Hello my crafty friends, welcome to my channel. This is Kathleen with Be Again Books, and I'm glad that you've joined me today. I showed this kind of long continuous scrap strip the other day on my channel, and a couple of you really wanted me to make a video on how I do this. It's really pretty simple. It's almost self-explanatory, but I did have an occasion to cut a bunch of papers for some new journals that I need to do, and so I have a lot of, just strip scraps, and so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and film this. I might as well get rid of some of these before I just add it to the rest of the scrap pile. So I have the scraps, and I have just a couple of other tools. I've got scissors. I have a couple of these corners, punches. I have glue, obviously. And I have, to the left of me, I have all of my paper scraps. These are what I'm going to work with today. Just these offcuts. Some of them, are the regular 3-inch or 4-inch, and some of them are just further trimmings that I gathered up from the side of the cutting table. So let me just show you how to start with this. Okay, so let's just start with this one. This is a double-sided and it's long. So I'm going to begin by putting a corner on this one. And I think we'll maybe layer this one on top, just because that'll give me something wide to start with. Maybe creating something that would end up being a peekaboo pocket on this side, or just some kind of a layered pocket. So I'm just going to take my glue and just start gluing this end to end. So this is just going to be a lot of just working, and just let you watch. And then I just start moving down. So can you see here, I've got a couple. So maybe I would take one of these strips and just start adding to that like that. And then it just kind of goes down from there. So at this point, it kind of helps to have some lines, some kind of a grid, or the edge of your table or something, so that when you add these strips, you kind of keep it going straight. Just a little tip. So I will line this edge up and then try to keep that steady, and then line this up here across the top, just so that it's even as it goes down. And I don't know, I might use this as a pocket. It just kind of depends later on what I decide to do. but I do think that I'm going to try to clip that edge and just kind of give it a little bit of a design. And let's do this one. Go around that corner too. This one. Okay, that's about a yard. And a yard is about as much as I do on any particular one. So I don't want to leave this though, so I'm going to finish this. I think we'll finish it with the green. Okay, so that's just a little more now than a yard, but here's the beginning, and so that's the basic strip. And you know, you can make it narrower or you can make it wider. It just completely depends on how you might want to use it later. But now that we have this much done, now we need to kind of come back and start dressing it up just a little. So you can see that I've made just, you know, some little decorations. I kind of like having these holes in there. I think I might just do that right along here. kind of put some ribbon through there. So I'm just going to come along and mark. And then I can put some ribbon through there at some point. But in the meantime, let's see what kinds of papers we've got that might dress this up a little. I think I'll move it beyond it. There we go. If I can keep it all together. And you can use lace, you know, there's any number of things that you could use to come along and just make it a little more something. I think we'll want to do something later when I'm actually putting it into the journal, depending on what I might like to do. Let's see. Put one of these right here. And again, it's important to every now and then check and make sure that your things are going on straight. Some of you might wonder whether I put things, you know, going this way or straight up and down, and that I just try not to pay attention to it. I think it just kind of confuses the issue. It doesn't have to matter. You can put it either way. And so I try not to let it confuse me. This is the way this one turned out. And then I made a couple more off camera that I'll show you in just a minute. So there's that one. Here's another one. And here's the third. So these paper strips, masterboard strips, I guess I don't even know what to call them, but they're really versatile. And you can use them in all kinds of creative ways in a junk journal. So here are some ways that you can use it in a journal. So I have this little journal that I want to decorate, and I think the thing that I love to use them as is a belly band. So let's see if we can find a good page for this. That would look nice. It would go on this side better, but this needs to, I think, be going from the other end. Let's see what other pages we have. That would look pretty. Actually, I like that. Or maybe here. That's a real contrast in that back page. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay, so I would just cut this off. I think I'll do it on the paper trimmer. Hang on. Great. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, so that just will hold some ephemera behind there, like a belly band. And then I would probably, let's just tear that part off. We'll round this corner now. So you can also use these as a pocket or a side pocket or tuck. Let's cut this one off and make a side pocket. Let's put it on this page. So this will be a side pocket. And at this point, I need to decorate it a little bit more so we can do something more with maybe a label. I think I might want to live with that for a little while. I might put another sticker or something, but I think I'll just live with that for now. We could trim this off. Let's turn it over. We'll just use this little snip for just a page tab. And we'll put a little something. Okay, I like this little page tab. Okay, let's cut this part off for just kind of a corner pocket. All right. I like that little pocket. That's just kind of fun. Let's do one more pocket. We'll just slice it right there and it can be like a peekaboo pocket. Okay, there's that. I like that one too. Okay, we just have just a little bit left. Let's just do a little corner tuck here. Okay, so let's put this down this edge of the page. This needs a ribbon here. It needs like a sticker or something here. Okay, let's use this pretty sticker. Yeah, the clock, it's long. Okay, I like that. The only thing we have left on that whole long strip is this. Let's just do a belly band with this. Okay, we need to mark that. So it just needs a little finishing. I could do this little label, or I could do this larger label. I think the smaller one. Sometimes these things, they just need a little finishing so that, you know, it looks like it was deliberate and not just, you know, random scraps. And I think I want to line it up with that. No, I think I don't, actually. Let's put a little text strip there. Look on the bright side. That will work. I like that. Okay, now the only thing we have left is this little tiny piece. And I think about the only thing we can do is make a cluster. We'll do a large rounded bit there. Let's see if we can round this one. Yep. All right, some kind of a big cluster there. All right, let's put this little sticker on. Okay, where's the 12 is there. Okay, now we'll glue it down this side with just a little tab peeking out the other side. So there's a little cluster tuck. I like that too. Okay, that's it. We're done with that whole masterboard kind of cluster, kind of continuous snippet effect. And of course you can always just make small ones too from the scraps, and those can just also go here on the side. And this part, you know, peeks out the other way. Let's put it down on this page first. Let's put another text here, or yeah, I think text. How about out of limitations comes creativity. Great. Okay, let me clean up and I'll show you how this looks in the journal. Okay, so we got 9 elements out of that one strip, and I just want to show you. So in this journal, we have this pocket, and we have this little side tuck. We have this little cluster tuck. We have this belly band. We have this regular pocket. It's actually a little peekaboo pocket. We have this top kind of corner tuck. We have just this little embellishment, a page tab here on the one side. Kind of balances this pocket over here. We have this belly band. And we have this side pocket here on the back page. I hope that was helpful. These strips are fun to make. They're really versatile, obviously you can see, and they use up a lot of scraps. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today, and I will see you again with a new project.